What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I am going to be doing the Q&A that I posted up on my community tab for YouTube like 5 days ago, I think. 5 days ago I said for everyone to comment a question for a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in a long ass time. I don't know the exact time it's been. I'll probably put like a photo on the screen showing you guys how long it's been, but your boy hasn't made a Q&A in a long time. But yeah, without further ado, let's do this Q&A. Okay, we got 29 comments. So I'm gonna go from top comment. Okay, so the first comment comes from RNG. Said, how did it feel to see everything you've accomplished on YouTube and to have people call you their favorite YouTuber? So I don't really think of things like that when I'm on YouTube. I don't really think of like my accomplished like how much everything I've accomplished on YouTube and like how people think I'm their favorite YouTuber. I don't really think that. I just do YouTube for fun. Like I'm just doing it for fun. Yeah, sometimes I do see the things I accomplished. Like I might have made a video where I hit 1K. I might have made a video saying 10K, but like that's just milestones. It's not really accomplishments. I'd say accomplishments are when like I do a whole series and we ended up hitting like record amounts of views or something. That's probably an accomplishment I could see, but anything else, not really. The next comment comes from Mr. OMG Super Plays. He said, were you think about playing anything else than COD? Yeah, I do play anything. I do play other games besides COD. I've been doing the SpongeBob Let's Play. I played that weird free PlayStation car racing game. I do play other games besides COD. You guys know that. I used to do Fortnite streams. So COD isn't the only game I play. It's just that Call of Duty is like my #1 game that I'm always going to be getting every year when it comes out. Like, you know those types of games you guys play and no matter what, you're going to have it on your console? Like, Call of Duty has been that to me. So, like, no matter what, if I get a new PlayStation, if I get a new console, the first game that would come to my mind to get all the Call of Duties, because Call of Duty it's always been something to me. I've been playing it since I was 9, so it's obviously going to be something that I'll always be playing because it's something that, I've been playing for years and something that I understand and I enjoy. Next comment comes from the Drew guy. He said, when you first started Call of Duty, how did you like it? The first time I played Call of Duty was when I was at my daycare. Basically, I never even knew about video games when I was around 8. I didn't really play them. I didn't know much. I mean, yeah, I played probably like a PSP or like a DS, but I didn't really play them like constantly and like have like a passion for them. I just play them randomly. But when I first started playing COD, it was when I was at my babysitter's, and it was with one of my friends, Chris. Chris, if you're watching this, yo, big shout out to the homie. But yeah, I ended up playing World at War Zombies. And funny fact for you guys, when I first played it for the first time, after I played it, I got home after, I was at my babysitter's, and when I was sleeping the night of, I was getting a lot of nightmares. And I woke up and I remember looking around my room and I saw the dogs. You know the dogs from Zombies? I saw them like all around my room and I was scared shitless and I was really scared, and I'm pretty sure I ended up waking my mom up from me getting scared, and she's like, yeah, you're not playing those video games anymore. And yeah, that's what I remember for playing COD for the first time. Because the first time I played COD, it wasn't actually multiplayer, it was zombies. Eventually, I ended up getting into multiplayer on my own because when I played the zombies, I thought it was really cool, so I ended up getting a PlayStation 3 a couple years later, and the very few games my mom got me was Call of Duty because she knew I played it a lot at my daycare. So I ended up getting like Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2. I ended up getting all those old games, and some of them didn't have zombies, so I was forced to play multiplayer. One of those Call of Duties in particular was Modern Warfare 2. That was my first multiplayer Call of Duty I played. I remember back in the day playing Modern Warfare 2, I was always that kid that would use all the glitch spots. So like every time I'll be playing multiplayer, I'd see someone up in a spot, I'd be like, damn, how'd he get up there? And I'd like try figuring it out. And every time we would get a certain map with a glitch spot, I'd always be that kid just sitting there with a shotgun, shooting everybody that comes by. And eventually, as you guys know, the more you play Call of Duty, the more you evolve. Bro, I used to be that kid camping in glitching spots. Look at me now. I'm freaking hitting 5-mans, sniping like a god. It takes time. Next comment comes from RNG again. He said, when you first started YouTube, were your parents supportive about it? So when it comes to YouTube, when I first started, my parents didn't really know about it. They never really knew about it until I started getting help from them when it came to monetization. So as you guys know, I started YouTube my first year And how the YouTube rules was you had to have 1K subscribers in order to get monetization. I'm pretty sure it's 10K now. I don't know exactly how it is, but when I started, all you needed was 1,000 subs and like 400,000 playtime or something, or 4,000 playtime. I don't know exactly how it is. When I got those, I had a lot of my friends at school being like, yo, since you now have 1K and all that, why don't you try getting monetization? Like, you might as well. And at the time, I was like, you know what, I'm not really that, like, concerned about YouTube. I'm just doing this for fun, just to show all the funny clips I have on PlayStation with the homies. I started making videos, and some of them actually did very well. I would get, like, thousands of views off certain ones. So I was like, you know what, I might as well. So I ended up, you know, reaching my dad, because my dad knows more about technology, and, like, he would help me out more. My mom, she's not really like the expert when it comes to that. She would help me more on like ideas or like tips with my videos, but she wouldn't really like help with like the actual parts of where I need someone to like help me out with things. And my dad ended up helping me out get monetization. And yeah, after that, my parents knew about my YouTube, and they knew I was making money, and they thought it was pretty cool. Next question comes from Vitol. And he said, did you have any doubts when starting the channel? Had moments where you thought that I'm quitting? Yes, I did. I don't know exactly how many years back, but I made a video. I can't remember the title. I'll show you guys what I mean. I know what I'm talking about. I'll show it on screen. It was around the time when Fortnite just came out. And at the time, when I first started my channel all the way to that day, I've been doing Call of Duty. I've been doing random games, GTA, who knows. And when Fortnite first came out, everyone was begging me to play it. They're like, yo, we want to see Fortnite, we want to see Fortnite. And I remember making my first Fortnite video, and when I first started playing it for the first time, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really like it. But all my friends were like, yo, you gotta keep playing, you gotta keep playing it. And as you guys know, I'm a Call of Duty player. I stick straight to Call of Duty. So I was in a situation where I wanted to do Call of Duty, and I did not want to do Fortnite, but everyone was begging me to do it. And if I didn't do it, a lot of them were like, oh, I'm gonna unsub, I'm gonna do this. And it really got to my head. So I was like, you know what? If I can't do what I want to do, I might as well just quit. But what ended up happening was, when I made that video, I actually got a lot of feedback saying, why don't you do both? Why don't you do Call of Duty and Fortnite? And I was like, you know what? I'm kind of dumb. I should have thought of that from the start anyway. So what I ended up doing was, I made Fortnite and I made Call of Duty, and my channel ended up doing pretty good. I wish I could say that for now, how my channel's going, but Next question comes from Jason Man. He says, what are your thoughts on the whole cancel culture going on right now with YouTubers' old videos? What is he talking about? Oh, okay, I think I know what he's talking about. He's talking about, if you guys have been watching Drama Alert, lots been going on with like Shane Dawson and like all these YouTubers' old videos because of, you know, racism and all that. In my opinion, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, I understand that you guys have issues with the YouTubers' old videos because they could be racist, or they could be kind of like really bad for, you know, what they did. But like, you guys gotta remember, the only reason why you guys are like this towards their videos is because how the world is right now. If we didn't have all these issues, you guys wouldn't even bring up the fact that their videos are racist. You guys wouldn't bring up the fact that their videos are very rude and like the things that they're doing are wrong. You guys are only bringing this up mainly due to the fact because of how the world is right now. I'm not trying to say that all these videos are perfectly fine and there's nothing wrong with them. Yes, I understand that Shane Dawson made a video where he was like, you know, doing it to like a photo of what's his name? Will Smith's daughter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's completely bad. He shouldn't have done that from the start. But like, all the blackface videos, yeah, it is racist, but the only reason that you guys are mentioning it is because of how the world's going right now. I'm not trying to say the blackface videos are completely good, like there's nothing wrong. Yeah, there is something wrong with it. But why didn't you guys mention it last year? Why didn't you guys mention it the year before that? You know what I'm saying? Next question comes from Dominic. He said, why do you not play Apex Legends or any other games beside COD and like Friday? I play a lot of games, Dominic. I did try playing Apex. I don't think I've ever made a video on it. It's just not the type. I'm not a battle royale guy. For you guys to know, I was never into battle royale. I never liked the whole feeling of it because it's not a casual game. It's not like a very casual game mode. Oh, it's not really a game mode. It's a whole game type of game in general. But I'm not into battle royale. I'm more of like a casual player. I like having the ability to just sit back, do challenges, well, you can do that in Battle Royale, but like, I mean where you can like keep playing over and over without having to die, go back to lobby, start a new game, die, go back to lobby, start a new game. I mean like where you can die and just keep doing them over and over in the same match. Next question comes from Evan or Even. Why don't you just make another channel you could grind on there? I do have a second channel. I could do that on the second channel, but like, I don't know how that would go. Honestly, the thing I feel is with this channel, I started on Call of Duty. And I'm going to end it on Call of Duty. I'm going to end it on how it used to go. The whole time period where I had the Fortnite item shops, yeah, that was a bonus. I gained a lot of subs off it. But when I do those now, it doesn't get me anywhere on YouTube. I've outgrown the Fortnite item shop streams to the point where when I do them now, it doesn't help my channel. So I'm in this position where I'm just going to have to deal with the amount of hate and the amount of negativity on the channel right now. I'm just gonna have to deal with it, because if I do what I was getting big off of, it's not gonna get me anywhere. So yeah, you're right, I could grind on another channel, I really could, but like, I don't know, I really have big hopes for the main channel. If you guys agree with this comment, leave your opinion in the comments, you know? I'll read all of them. Next question comes from Drag the Leg. He said, do you like that most of your fans are under the age of 15? Actually, not all my viewers are under the age of 15. I looked at my audience, I'll show it on screen. Most of you guys are in between, I think it said 18 and higher, or like 16 and higher, I can't remember exactly. But you guys are kind of an older audience. Well, knowing all the people watching my videos right now, they're probably not, but like, most of my subs in general are pretty much around my age. I'm 17, if you guys didn't know. A lot of people think I'm older than that. Thanks. But yeah, even if I did have an audience that were 15 and younger, I really don't have an issue with it. It's just the fact that most of you probably won't understand the humor and understand my videos alone, because you guys are so focused on, you know, Fortnite and Next question comes from Unknown, and he says, why are you so hot? No homo. Shit, I don't know. You tell me. Next question comes from Oaks. He says, Portafort.
How the fuck did he not die?
Next question comes from A23 Sparks saying, what kept you going? The thing that kept me going on YouTube was definitely you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have kept going for so long. Well, it kept going at the tempo I was going. But another thing that really kept me going was the fact that I had a lot of people putting me down. Now you guys might be thinking, how the hell are when people put you down, when people are like, oh, you stink, you're ass, you're this, you're that. The reason why those types of things kept me going, because in my head I would always think, you know what, they think this, but I'm going to show them, I'm going to prove them that I'm not what they say. And I just got to give a huge shout out to those that were really close to me in school, in high school. Oh, by the way, about high school, yo, congratulations to your boy, he graduated high school, let's go. But yeah, I got to give a big shout out to all those that put me down in high school. Like, not putting me down like if they hated me, but like my friends would joke around and be like, oh, you're not going to get anywhere on YouTube. And the things like that really got to my head, and I really was like, you know what, I'm going to prove them wrong. Next question comes from RoboDog, and he says, any people that keep you motivated, people that you think are huge motivations in your life? Honestly, I gotta say huge motivations in my life are people around my age that are very successful, and examples would be some rappers. If you didn't know, Lil Tecca, okay, he's actually my age, he's 17, he's very young, and look what he's doing, he's pulling big numbers, he's having fun with, you know, his YouTube, or his music career, and I gotta say, he's a huge inspiration, because seeing people my age do what they have a passion of, and you know, doing very well with it and making a huge success out of it, that's a huge inspiration to me, and it just inspires me to do the same, because I'm the same age. NLE Choppa, he's the same age as me as well. He looks older though, which is kind of weird. NLE Choppa, 17, making big numbers, having fun, doing his passion, and making a living off it. It's just, those types of people inspire me because they're the same age as me. It's pretty much saying, hey, they're pretty much the same age as you. You can do it as well, just like them. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's Q&A. Big shout out to all the people that did leave comments or questions for this video. It means a lot. It means a lot. I haven't done one of these videos in a long ass time, so it does feel kind of weird. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's Q&A. Thank you guys so much for supporting me to this day. Honestly, I know the channel's not doing the best at the moment. It hasn't been doing the best for a couple of months now, almost like a year now. But you guys just gotta remember that things change, you know? That, like, you can't do well with one specific type of content on your channel forever. Eventually, it's gonna die down, and it's not gonna help you with your growth on your channel. And that's pretty much a perfect example of my channel, because the things I used to do, they just don't help anymore. And I'm just gonna have to deal with the amount of sub loss. I'm gonna have to deal with the amount of negativity on the channel until eventually I am able to find that type of video again that will help me grow on YouTube. It's part of my YouTube career. I'm not doing this to try getting somewhere on YouTube. Yes, I'm not lying to you guys. I would like to get big on YouTube one day. But, you know, I gotta get through obstacles. It's just part of YouTube. You gotta get through stuff. It's not all just positive going up. It's like a roller coaster. Positive and it's gonna go back down, or positive and, oh, you gotta go back. Oh, you gotta go back. Like, you know what I mean? It's not always good on YouTube. You gotta go through things. You can't just get greatness on YouTube. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys drop a like. It would mean a lot. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.